This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We're T-minus 57 seconds and counting for the launch of Apollo.
Hey, we've got a problem here.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So if you are new to my channel, I'm Jagtar Singh, and on this channel we talk about anything which is interesting going on in aerospace industry. And today we are going to start a brand new series which is known as Aero Singh's Favorites, in which I'm going to list down some of my favorite astronauts, movies, maybe YouTubers, through which you can learn many more aerospace stuff. So in this video we are going to talk about my favorite astronauts of all time. And there are many interesting stories how I got to learn more about these astronauts, and there are more even interesting stories about these astronauts which really appeal to me a lot, which has made them my favorite astronauts. So let's go. So let's start with number 5 on my favorite list. That includes Kelly brothers. So these are two identical twin astronaut brothers named Scott and Mark Kelly. Interesting story related to them is when Scott Kelly returned to Earth after spending 1 year in International Space Station in 2016, they observed Scott Kelly is 2 inches taller than Mark Kelly, who was here on Earth. After observing that, extensive research has been done on their bodies about how different atmospheres of Earth and space has impacted their bodies, and that research is very interesting. That is known as NASA's twins study, in order to track what is the difference that they both have experienced. And after that, Scott Kelly has published many of the books, out of which his best-selling book is Endurance, My First Year in Space, and Mark Kelly is currently pursuing a US Senate seat in Arizona. So fourth on my list is Jasmine Melly, and I came across her profile when I was researching about one of my videos, and I came to know that she is one of the astronauts who are going to International Space Station in August 2023 via SpaceX Crew module. So I was very curious to know, because Jasmine is such a South Asian name, and I was like, whether she's an immigrant in US and how come she is an astronaut then. So then I came to know she is not an immigrant, but she is New York native. So, and I was so impressed by her profile. Number 3 on my list is Sally's Ride. In 1983, she became America's first woman to go in space. The thing which impressed me the most about her is, in 1983, when aerospace industry was dominated by men alone, she still showed a lot of courage, perseverance and grit, due to which she still managed to get on the top and became America's first woman to go in space. So that is the reason she is on number 3. Number 2 on the list is Apollo 13's astronaut Jim Lovell. I came across this astronaut after watching Apollo 13 movie. If you haven't watched, that is must watch if you are an aerospace enthusiast. So Jim Lovell is Apollo 13's astronaut, and he has commanded the ill-fated Apollo 13 mission to moon. Interesting story about this astronaut is the survival story that he has. As he was commanding Apollo 13's mission to moon, the first 2 days of the mission went largely very smooth. Everything was going according to the plan. But suddenly, in between the flight, the oxygen tank that was in spacecraft's service module that exploded. That instantly put the mission and the lives of astronauts in serious jeopardy. And it is really very impressive how the whole astronauts and the crew managed to get back to Earth from that tragedy. That tragedy still serves as the most dramatic survival stories of all times in the aerospace industry. Now it's time to reveal the most awaited astronaut of all times. So the astronaut who tops today's list is the astronaut Chris Hadfield. He is my personal favorite because I was very young when I came across him. I must be in 7th or 8th standard when I came across him, and I discovered him through my YouTube feed. This astronaut was the first one who played guitar on the ISS, and he has amazing YouTube videos about doing many more stuff. For example, how astronauts drink water in the International Space Station. He played a guitar, he captured many of the things, and he has shared his learnings, and he has openly shared his journey, his experience about living in the International Space Station on YouTube. You can find his videos, those are out there on YouTube for free. You can watch it, and those are such an amazing experience that he has shared. And I love to watch his videos when I was in childhood, because it was very fascinating to me, all the International Space Station stories. Although he's retired now, but in 2015 he compiled his experience of going to space into one book, which became about #1 international bestseller called An Astronaut's Guide to Earth, what going to space taught him about ingenuity, determination, and being prepared for anything. And that book personally is on my wish list because I want to go through that book, because there are multiple number of things which I want to know more about him and his experiences. But you can also give it a try if you want to know more about this astronaut. That's it for today's video. Hope you have enjoyed this video. This marks an end of the episode 1 of Aerosynch's favorite series, which we are going on. And subscribe for more if you want to know more about airspace industry and what are airspace movies, books, and various YouTube videos that you can watch. See you in the next video.